So looking at this current Bitcoin price action, you can see guys, the price of Bitcoin is slowly gaining momentum and also indicating now we could be preparing ourselves for this new impulsive movement that could bring the price above 20,000 and also around 21,000 range. Why? Because the indicator that were clearly flashing a weakness in price action is now turning bullish. I mean, if you look at this MACD, this is a bullish MACD cross. RSI line is over 50 level and T3CCI in a positive territory, indicating the strength we are building here for the medium short term. And now, since the price of Bitcoin is also showing this impulsiveness, will this trend continue? Because right now guys, if you look at this price structure here using this ascending right angle broadening wedge, in the immediate short term, we are aware this line, the top line from this Williams alligator indicator, is rejecting the price. It has always acted as a resistance. If you look at this previous price action, when the price of Bitcoin was showing this impulsive movement, you can see exactly after reaching the top line from this Williams alligator indicator, we got rejection. And now since we are testing the same resistance line, if we manage to flip this into support, then I am actually expecting the price of Bitcoin to show further impulsive movement towards this 20,800 21,000 range before choosing a trend direction. Because if you have been following me for a while, you know guys, I have been warning you, even if we are going to see any sort of impulsive movement here like this, I am not going to turn bullish. Yes, this is looked as a medium short-term rally, a relief rally towards 20,800 21,000, and then again a corrective movement here in this manner, because I showed you that inside this ascending right angle broadening wedge, we have a very strong support around this 18 to 19,000 range, because we found that in a monthly time frame, in a weekly time frame around that area, we had this very strong support line. But inside this ascending right angle broadening wedge, we were also forming this so-called head and shoulder type of formation, left shoulder, head. And now if we are going to see this rally here to the upside, relief rally towards 21,000 to 20,800 range, then we will be forming a double right shoulder, just like double left shoulder, right, head, and then start with this corrective movement here to the downward direction. Why? Because if you look at this price structure in a daily time frame using this different scenario, so-called descending triangle, you know, we did said once the price finds support above 19,000 and closes the daily candle above it, then expect this trend continuation to happen. I mean, price getting gravitated towards the upper line area from this descending triangle before choosing a trend direction. And now since we are again above 19,000, right, this is actually showing strength and also an indication that we could be actually getting gravitated towards this upper line, which is around 20,800 21,000 range before choosing a trend direction. With the previous example, we found out that around 18 to 19,000 we had a very strong support from this ascending right angle broadening formation. Now according to the descending triangle, which is actually considered as a bearish scenario, this 18 to 19,000 is still there acting as a support. And now even this one scenario in a daily time frame is indicating we have managed to flip this center line resistance, right? You can see yesterday it was acting as a resistance, but now we are breaking above it, and this same line, the center line around 19,000, is going to be acting as a support if we are going to see any sort of a corrective movement playing out in the medium short term. Yes guys, the same line which previously acted as a resistance could be acting as a support, just like here, right? Support around this area if we see the retest, and then again continue this movement here towards this 20,800 to 21,000 area before choosing a trend direction here in this manner. So right now, as long as the price of Bitcoin manages to stay above this 19,000, I am actually expecting this relief rally to continue, because we know in a bigger time frame from this descending triangle, in a weekly time frame, this is a very bearish scenario. But if you simply follow this previous scenario where the price in the downtrend was also forming this descending triangle, what has happened? The price has showed this consolidation or range bound type of formation, right? And only after months of consolidation, we broke the support which we had, a very important line of support around 6,000, 6,200 in 2018, and then started with this corrective movement. So in our case, we are seeing a very similar scenario. I mean, price of Bitcoin could see further range bound and also hold the support around 18 to 19,000, but we are aware once this 18 to 19,000 support gets broken, then things are going to turn very, very ugly for Bitcoin. Because beside this example that I just showed you, even this ascending channel here in a monthly time frame is clearly flashing us that this monthly time frame and also the support which we had around 18 to 19,000 is a must hold support line for Bitcoin, because this trend line, the lower line area from this ascending channel, has always actually held the price. Each and every time we tested the support from this ascending channel, the lower line area, after that we always have seen really nice relief rally type of scenario. So if the price of Bitcoin also manages to stay above this 18 to 19,000 range, then we are also expecting some sort of a relief rally type of scenario play out here in price action of Bitcoin before choosing a trend direction. So that's why, guys, that's why right now we are holding this 18 to 19,000 as one of our most important support line, which we are not allowed to break, and breaking that will clearly trigger a sell-off scenario where we could be getting gravitated first around 16 to 17,000 and even around 11 to 12,000 as our potential upcoming target for Bitcoin. And now let me also show you what could be playing out here in the mid short term around this area in a 4-hour time frame. So guys, now before I start talking about this one scenario here in a 4-hour time frame, please, if you haven't destroyed that like button, then do it right now. And also, if you want to boost the algorithm of the channel, a comment would be even better, because a like and a comment is definitely going to boost the algorithm of the channel. So if you want to help me in any way, a like and a comment is all what I'm asking from you guys. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin here in a 4-hour time frame, you can see yesterday, if you have watched my video, I showed you guys that the price of Bitcoin here is forming this range bound type of formation. And during this range bound, we found out that the upper line from this parallel channel was actually acting as a resistance, a strong line of resistance. Sorry. You can see a strong line of resistance right around this upper line area, and lower line was a very strong line of support. But the price here was actually getting rejection around the center line, and I showed you that if we are going to break this 19,000 and flip that into support, then expect this price of Bitcoin to show this further movement towards this upper line area. And this upper line here in the medium short term is somewhere around 20,200, 20,300 range. And now if I would add a falling trend line here in this way and another rising trend line here to the downside, you can see the price of Bitcoin is forming this so-called symmetrical triangle. Yes guys, this symmetrical triangle upper line has already been broken, and since then you can see the price is also showing this bullishness. So if this trend continuation is going to happen, first target is definitely going to be around this 20,200, 20,300, and if we flip that into support, then you can see this important line will trigger another impulsive movement which could bring the price also towards 21,000 before choosing a trend direction. So as long as we manage to remain about 19,000, I am actually expecting this trend continuation to happen here to the upper direction. It doesn't mean the price has to see a movement here in this manner, guys. Please be careful. We could see some more range bound price coming back to test the 19,000 support line and again showing this impulsive movement. This is also one thing what I personally believe could be playing out. But for the medium short term, 19,000 is one of the most important line of support. And as long as we are going to remain above that, we are expecting this trend continuation happen towards the upper line area from this descending triangle, upper line area from this descending channel as well. So these are some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys destroy the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.